Welcome and good evening to the Belize International Jazz Festival. My name is Miriam Abdul-Kawi. I will be your host for this evening as we get into some Jazzy Valentine tunes. And whether you're at home with your family or your special loved ones, or you're home alone, we'll take you into the evening to have a really good time with our concert and competition. But a little bit about the Belize International Jazz Festival. We're in our 8th year, and it's managed by Carlos Perote, who is the artistic director, Karen Vernon, who is the event planner, Lynn Young, and Ellsworth Castillo. The focus of the Belize International Jazz Festival is providing a learning environment by creating and promoting awareness of not only jazz, but music in Belize overall. Jazz Fest is an important initiative that promotes heritage preservation of this multicultural nation through educational tourism. This process collaborates with local cultural makers, small and large business enterprises, and global renowned artists committed to social, cultural, and economic well-being. Up to 2019, the festival ran annually for a week with an opening ceremony, jazz sessions, workshops, and concerts at different venues, and a grand closing ceremony at an open-air venue featuring all musicians who participated in the festival, as well as marching bands, steel pans, and other local musicians as well. However, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the festival took a different approach in 2020. The organizers decided that despite the pandemic, the time was right for a virtual competition. And well, it was a hit. The first took place in June of 2020, and a live show was done to showcase winners. This show, our Jazzy Valentine show, is our second virtual competition. We hope you sit back, relax, and enjoy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first item for the night is none other than Miss Cindy Burgos on violin. She will be accompanied by Omolewa Osain, and they will be doing this beautiful rendition of Spain, originally composed by Chick Corea. Do enjoy. All right, beautiful job by Omolewa Hussein and Cindy Burgos. Now up next we have Luis Cojal, who is from Spain, and he'll be playing the double bass, the beautiful song Vibraciones. He is also one of our international judges, so do enjoy this wonderful piece he's sharing with us tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving on now to our first category of the competition. This is our solo instrumental segment, and it will feature 3 artists. First up is Tanya Cornelson, who will be playing My Funny Valentine on guitar. She'll be followed by Hassen Carvajal, who will be playing The Nearness of You on piano. And finally, in this segment, we have Mr. Anton Alvarez, who will be playing Wave on guitar. We do hope you enjoy this part of the Jazzy Valentine competition.
We continue to serve you. We continue to keep the lights on. We continue to care. We will always be right here for you.
Your Belize City Council continues to work towards building a safer, healthier, and more efficient society for all residents to enjoy. The latest modification we've made is the installation of the new traffic light system at the corner of Neil Penn Road and Central American Boulevard. To ensure that the new system is risk-free for all citizens, we have prepared some traffic safety tips that should be kept in mind while traveling in the area. To our drivers, remember Neil Penn Road is now a one-way street, meaning it is illegal to turn left onto Neil Penn Road from the Central American Boulevard when driving in the direction of Cesar Ridge Road. It is illegal to turn right onto Neil Penn Road from the Central American Boulevard when driving in the direction of the Belkin Bridge. The Belize City Council, always about the people.
Technology is ubiquitous, and it's transforming how, when, and where we work. Full-Tech Systems is placing award-winning devices in the hands of information workers, allowing them to work without compromise in a world without wires, to innovate, create, and to maximize productivity anytime, anywhere, satisfying the needs of the desk-centric remote and field worker and every other worker in between. We are providing the industry's best devices to businesses going through the process of digital transformation. Partner with us today to provide the solutions that will allow your employees to work effectively and efficiently to enhance your customers' experience. Full-Tech Systems, your technology center, where you'll come for the price but stay for the service.
That's the sound of fuel efficiency. Every day, every time, I choose Una Fuels powered with Dynamax. Una, a brand committed with the future.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. That was the first segment of our competition. And just to let you know a little bit more about the prizes of what our competitors will be getting this evening. So we have 3 categories in our Jazzy Valentine competition. The first is vocal, which will, in the first place, you will get $350 cash prize and a week of vocal training. Second place will get a $250 cash prize. Our second category is the solo instrumental, which you just heard. And first place for that will get $350 cash prize along with a 1-week training on their instrument of choice. Second place will also get $250 cash prize. The final segment is for the Ensemble instrumental, and they will also get a $350 cash prize. And second place will get $250 cash prize. So there's a lot of prizes going on, ladies and gentlemen, and we have 2 more to go. So not only are we having prizes for different categories, we also have an best overall prize. This is for the group or the person who the judges just feel blew them away and they just want to gift them an even bigger prize. So the cash prize for the best overall is $500. And an opportunity to submit an item to the International Jazz Day. International Jazz Day is about bringing all jazz artists together to celebrate the music of jazz. And then one final prize is called Special Prize. The Special Prize is for a person or a group who the judges felt were very impressive in their performance, but they just didn't place as a winner. They still would like to acknowledge them and encourage them in their music journey, so they would be gifting them a $150 cash prize. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the prizes for this evening, so let's switch gears and get back into some music. We have up next the lovely Chanel Parks, who will be singing Sokuta Anibo. This is originally composed by Mr. Carlos Perote, and she will be accompanied by Omalewa Osain. Do enjoy this wonderful piece.
Para sueño, o mañana wana kinirabo. Oh, para sueño, que llorará. O mañana wana baba kinirabo. Llorará, o mañana wana.
All right, and that was the lovely Chanel Parks with those beautiful vocals and actually warming us up for this next part of our competition. This is the vocal category and will feature Kani Herrera, who will be singing My Romance, accompanied by Asako Solis on piano. And then the lovely Shania Garnett will be singing Misty, and she will be accompanied by Omalewa Osain. We do hope you enjoy the vocal category of our competition.
My romance doesn't have to have a moon in the sky. My romance doesn't need a blue lagoon standing by. No month of May, no twinkling stars, no hideaway, no soft guitars. My romance doesn't need a castle rising in Spain, nor a dance to a constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, I can make my most fantastic dreams come true. Yeah, my romance doesn't need a thing but you. doesn't need a castle raised in Spain, nor a dance to a constantly surprising refrain. Wide awake, I can make my most fantastic dreams come true. Oh yeah, my romance doesn't need a thing but you. Look at me, I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree, and I feel like I'm clinging to a cloud. I can't understand, I get misty just holding your hand. Walk my way, and 1,000 violins begin to play. Or is it the sound of your hello? That music I hear, I get misty the moment you're near. You can say that you're leading me on, but it's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you. On my own, would I wander through this wonderland alone, not knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove? I'm too misty and too much in love. Don't you see that you're leading me on? But it's just what I want you to do. Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? That's why I'm following you. On my own, would I wander through this wonderland alone, not knowing my right foot from my left, my hat from my glove? I'm too misty and too much in love. I'm too misty and too much in love.
All right, so that was the second part of our competition, but we're gonna shift gears and just give you a little bit more music. And this music is coming all the way from Mexico, from none other than Mr. Mario Pech, who is also one of our international judges. He will be gracing us with the very popular jazz tune, Take 5. It will be performed by his group, Trio Concordia, which features Mr. Mario Pech himself, Mr. Enrique Alvarez, and Artemio Simal. Enjoy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, Belize healthcare partners and our leading team of medical specialists and surgeons have treated many thousands of inpatients and outpatients at the hospital at West Landiver in Belize City. During that time, there have been no instances of COVID-19 having been caught at the hospital. People suffer from a range of everyday illnesses and injuries which must be treated even if the patient is also suffering from COVID-19 or lives in high-risk areas in the country or also has an illness with symptoms similar to COVID-19. This includes patients being treated at the Miguel Rosado Dialysis Center who continue to receive life-saving treatments several times a week in a safe and isolated facility using the most modern dialysis equipment and best trained team in Belize. For those of you who are COVID-19 positive but need medical attention, let us know. We can still provide the best medical care but in our fully equipped and separate isolation facility, staffed by a dedicated and experienced medical team. For all our regular customers of the main hospital, you and your families will continue to receive a full range of the best medical services in the country in a clean and safe environment with our very best wishes to all of you. To make an appointment, call 223-7870. Belize Healthcare Partners Limited, your leader in healthcare.
Drivers are allowed to turn right onto Neil Penn Road Extension when heading down the boulevard in the direction of Cesar Ridge Road. Drivers are also allowed to turn left into Neil Penn Road Extension when heading down the boulevard in the direction of the Belkin Bridge. It is illegal to make a U-turn at the intersection of Neil Penn Road and Central American Boulevard in any direction when heading towards either the Belkin Bridge or Cesar Ridge Road. Customer parking is prohibited directly in front of the Boulevard Plaza and 88 Shopping Center on Central American Boulevard, as it creates congestion and can lead to accidents. Drivers are reminded to always adhere to the traffic lights and be mindful of pedestrians utilizing the crosswalk at the intersection of Neil Penn Road and Central American Boulevard. The use of the crosswalk will be indicated by a red hand symbol that will be displayed visibly on the traffic monitor. The Belize City Council, always about the people.
Technology is ubiquitous, and it's transforming how, when, and where we work. Fulltech Systems is placing award-winning devices in the hands of information workers, allowing them to work without compromise in a world without wires, to innovate, create, and to maximize productivity anytime, anywhere, satisfying the needs of the desk-centric remote and field worker and every other worker in between. We are providing the industry's best devices to businesses going through the process of digital transformation. Partner with us today to provide the solutions that will allow your employees to work effectively and efficiently to enhance your customers' experience. Fulltech Systems, your technology center, where you'll come for the price but stay for the service.
Electricity. We use it to power our appliances, charge our devices, and light our home. Let's all practice energy conservation at home and in the workplace. That's unplug chargers when not in use, lights off when not in the room, turn off fans and TVs. You can also look for Energy Star products and change lights to LEDs, which reduce energy cost. Let's all save energy.
We hope you enjoyed that wonderful piece by Mr. Mario Petch and his band. And speaking of bands, the Belize International Jazz Festival also has an official band, none other than Omolewao Sane. This next song will be one of their original pieces by Mr. Carlos Perote. It is called Garzón Danzón. Enjoy. right, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving into the third and final category of our competition. This is the ensemble instrumental part of the competition, and it will feature the following artists. First up is Richard Pitts, who will be doing In a Sentimental Mood, followed by Alexander Evans, I Concentrate on You, and accompanied by Musa Shahid and Omalewa Hussein. Finally, in this category, we have Loreto Pelayo doing All the Things You Are, accompanied by Josh Herrera, Chris Bradshaw, Joy Shi, and Chris DeShield. Do enjoy this final segment of our competition.
to our pedestrians. It is imperative to your safety that you use the crosswalk at the intersection of Neilpin Road and the Boulevard when trying to cross the street. Ensure to wait for the signal that it is safe to cross, which will be indicated by a white image of a human being walking. This will be displayed on the traffic monitor at the opposite side of the crosswalk. We ask that the public adhere to these safety tips at all times to ensure that our residents remain safe and benefit from this new feature in our traffic system. The Belize City Council, always about the people.
Technology is ubiquitous, and it's transforming how, when, and where we work. Fulltech Systems is placing award-winning devices in the hands of information workers, allowing them to work without compromise in a world without wires, to innovate, create, and to maximize productivity anytime, anywhere, satisfying the needs of the desk-centric remote and field worker and every other worker in between. We are providing the industry's best devices to businesses going through the process of digital transformation. Partner with us today to provide the solutions that will allow your employees to work effectively and efficiently to enhance your customers' experience. Fulltech Systems, your technology center, where you'll come for the price but stay for the service.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now that the competition is over, let me tell you a little bit about the judging criteria. So this was a virtual Christmas competition that was actually extended and done as our Valentine Jazzy show. So competitors submitted videos with a Christmas theme, and those performances were judged by a panel of international judges who are Mr. Mario Pech from Mexico, Luis Cojal from Spain, and Noel Savon from Cuba. They received 15 entries, but only 8 finalists were chosen. Those finalists were given song options with a love theme, and they had 6 weeks to arrange and rehearse with their choice of accompaniment. So now the Jazzy Valentine's Day show has different judges, and they are Mario Pech, Yo Elvis Medero, and Dolores Valderramos Garcia. And continuing with our Jazz Festival Jazzy Valentine evening, we have a little more music for you, this time once again from Mexico by Mr. Noel Savon, featuring his jazz band Syncope Jazz. They will be playing for us Homage to Chick Corea by Odales via Visecchio. Enjoy. And now we have an additional special treat for you, ladies and gentlemen, hitting a little closer to home as we honor one of our Belizean greats, Mr. Paul Nabor, dubbed as our King of Paranda. Shania Garnett will be singing his song Ayoda, and she will be accompanied by Omalewa Hussein, Cuba Perote, and Kalai Roches on Garifuna drums. Do enjoy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our show. The Belize International Jazzy Festival, Jazzy Valentine, was brought to you by Bicol, Channel 5, and the Belize International Jazz Festival, and also our official band, Omalewa Osain, sound crew, Excalibur Sound and Equipment, light crew, JDX Lightworks, the decor of R&B Design, and our venue host, Radisson Fort George Hotel. None of this would be possible without the producer, KB Events Planning, and the artistic director, Carlos Perote, and video production of Channel 5. We would like to thank you for joining us for this evening for our Jazzy Valentine show, and we'd like to encourage you also to like our Facebook page, the Belize International Jazz Festival. We're also on Instagram at belize.international.jazz.fest. But we'd like to leave you with one more treat by Carlos Perote. It's called Apocalypsis and will feature Omalewa Osain, which is comprised of Benoit Koyi on percussion, Herschel Armstrong on steel pan, Ellsworth Castillo on drums, Lin Young on bass, and Carlos Perote on drums and piano. We'd like to thank you so much for joining us this evening, and we hope you feel the love and jazzy with your Valentine.